There's this Twitch thought that I've paid attention to on and off over the course of a year. In the sense of, I go on Twitch, it shows me her crap on the front page. You're like, okay, you click on it, and it's just a girl dancing to Just Dance Revolution, whatever it's called. As you may know, for those of you who followed me, I've talked about her before. She's the girl who has made over $120,000 dancing to Just Dance, the Ubisoft game. I just realized going through my old video footage of this chick whose name I honestly don't remember, which is sad. She originally started off asking for money to pay part of her rent. So that tells me originally her game plan was just to get free rent money. Then she realized how much money she could make, and she pivoted from rent money to buy my dream house. This is fantastic. It's hilarious. She literally just saw, oh, this works so well. If they're willing to pay my rent, they're surely willing to buy me a house. Gundam, you're hateful. Leave her alone. She's just achieving her dream. The beautiful part of it is she didn't buy the game. And she made all this money. Now, the thing I've talked about over the course of the year, whatever, is how there's always some sort of weird grant to help female streamers get started on Twitch. And here's living proof that this girl doesn't play any video games. How she doesn't own the game. She just bought a web camera and dances around. And that's all she needed to make over $120,000 in a few months. Not a year, not half a year, baby. Yes, good work, Fluffy. Chew away, honey. Chewy, chewy. Chewy, chewy. Well, our girl is back, and she still needs more money.
What? Oh, no.
I will admit that in the last video I did, I looked at the decimal point and got confused by the way she did it. She had got initial $100,000. Didn't she? Yeah, wasn't the goal originally at first $100,000 for a house? It was, wasn't it? Then she got the money and she put up a new bar. I can't remember, dude. It's because I didn't think to keep this story because I thought it was too stupid. I didn't think anybody would give her the money. Point being, she got $120,000. She got a new goal for $80,000. She got, at the time, $275. It was the last part of the amount she needed for her dream home. Honest to God, you gotta just be amazed at the entitlement where she thinks that what she's doing is worth this money. And the sad fact is she's getting it. It's utterly amazing. It just speaks volumes as to how desperate and empty most men are. Where it's just like, oh, it's a pretty girl dancing. She said hi to me. Here's $1,000. You know, she needs a beautiful home. We have to help her. My God, why can't she get a home for 120 G's? How come she can't even put a down payment on this $200,000 home? None of this makes sense when you break it down. If you had a down payment of $120,000 for a $200,000 home, I'm pretty sure a bank would give you the loan that you needed for the rest of it, and you'd have a low APR in your mortgage rate, wouldn't you? I mean, with the cash she's pulling in, it's very possible she could pay off that home in the next year. It's utter insanity. So she's back again, and she has a new goal. Now she needs $75,448. She's still watching Just Dance videos on YouTube. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. It's all Americans giving this Russian girl money. If you're giving a girl money that you're not dating, you're paying for a woman's home, and you're not married to her, you deserve to lose your money. That's me saying it to you as a man. You're out your mind. About the house. How much money do I need to buy a house? I spent many hours studying information about buying houses in Russia. I also looked at the cost of various ready-made proposals on real estate market and realized that I need about $200,000, including all taxes and fees. The price of the house in Russia depends on many factors, like everywhere in the goddamn world. Quality of materials. No, Sherlock. My God. That's probably the most studying she's ever done in her life. Let's fast forward to the most interesting part. Why did you change the donation bar and stop showing the amount raised for the money to buy a house? Yes, why would you? Because if people saw that huge amount of money you already got, they'd probably be less likely to give you more money. I mean, it's just a factor of life. Why do you think a certain female streamer pretends she's not married? because she makes more money perpetuating that she's single and doesn't have sex. So that way the dudes in love with her, not living in reality, can sit there and think, one day she's going to fall in love with me. Oh, ooh, woo. She's a good girl. She doesn't have sex. I'd be able to rock her world. I'm only 70 pounds overweight. Last fall, when the house was just a dream, I was supported by a very kind and generous man. My own father wouldn't give me $400 for bail money. Meanwhile, this chick could find a generous man to pump $120,000 in her account over the course of a few months. What does this dude do for a living that he could just fritter away 120 G's? Dude, I just bought a respirator for painting, a full face mask, and I was like wincing at the price I was dropping. This guy's like $120,000 for a woman I don't know on the internet. So be it, darling. Shit, I don't even give money to women I know. I need help. I need $1,000 to get out of my lease. I hope you get it. You ain't getting nothing out of me, girl. You've been trying to use me as emotional tampon for years. The least you could have done was taking me out for a drink, and now you need my money. Go find some dude dumb enough to bail you out of your troubles because you lost all your money on a man I told you to stay away from. No. Anyway, he donated $120,000 to my house and gave me confidence that my dream could become a reality. Why bother with attempting to make your dreams a reality of your own hard work, diligence, developing a skill? Why bother doing anything of merit? Just go watch YouTube videos of Just Dance and shake your booty. Because apparently dreams come true when you don't even try and you got a flat tummy and you're a cute girl. Or remotely cute. Listen, I know a lot of guys sit there, these girls aren't that cute. Whatever, dude. Like, for real, if these chicks popped up in my house and one of them wanted to pull my pud, I'm not going to go, I'm sorry, you're a little cross-eyed, honey. I go, tug away. Yank my beef like you're pulling carrots out of the ground, baby. Jesus Christ. Hey, she's all right looking. I'm not saying she's a supermodel. I'm not saying she should be in Vogue or anything. But she's good looking enough to where apparently somebody's giving her large amounts of money. You and me, nobody's giving us any money. My God, YouTube's trying to take the money from me. Look how much effort I have to put in. I'm editing this right now with one of my eyes closed and stinging like a motherfucker. And YouTube's going to look at this and go, we'll review it in like 2 days when everybody's already seen the video so you make the least amount of money because we hate you. This act was very shocking me, and I am immensely grateful to him for such support. It was immensely shocked. You were so shocked. You still put up that goal for $200,000. You knew somebody's going to put money in your coffers, baby. Notice how I don't have any goals on my Twitch streams because I don't think anyone's going to meet them. I'm going to put up one, a new life. I'm going to put up that, a new life, $200,000. That's going to be my Twitch goal. Help me get out of here. Help me escape from New York. Oh my God, I'm Snake Plissken. I've already got one eye, dude. I need an eye patch. I don't think Snake Plissken had a small white dog, but, it's 2019. We always revision every great movie and make it dumber. I will never forget that. A lot of people show great aggression to me for trying to raise money for a house on Twitch. Many people believe that now I have become rich and live in a luxurious life. Well, honey, a lot of people are sitting here seeing this shit unfold. They got college educations and they're in debt. There's a lot of people who are on Twitch putting in more effort than you. There are people who've invested more money into their Twitch channel than this chick, and they haven't made anywhere near $120,000. Like, for real. I know people who've invested thousands to just have a PC that could stream at a good quality and run games well, and they're nowhere. Meanwhile, you're watching YouTube videos and dancing. I can see why people would be upset. Me, I'm not really upset. I'm glad this shit happened because it's funny. It gives me something to laugh at. This is free content, girl. You know what's really sad about all of this? Do you know what's 100% sad about all of this? This chick has probably made more money dancing to YouTube videos of Just Dance than the people who developed the game. This girl has made more money off Just Dance than most of the dev team, and she didn't even buy the game. That is funny. But but I'm not laughing. It's just a damn shame. Remember, women have it hard. Don't you ever forget that. Well, average women have it hard. But no, an average woman still has a better life than an average looking guy, no doubt. It's only ugly women that suffer like men. My heart goes out to ugly women. You know what it's like to be a man almost. Anyway, I live a luxurious life. In fact, after I received this money, my life did not change. I keep this money to buy a house in the future. I still live in a rented apartment, pay bills, eat regular food, and don't spend money on nothing. Yeah, we can tell from your stream. Basically, this girl is all profit. I do not have car or property, and I still have never been abroad. Oh my God, let me cry a river. This poor girl hasn't traveled outside of her country. Oh my God.
Oh, this is terrible. Could somebody please find Ja Rule, get hold of this motherfucker so I can make sense of all this. Where is Ja?
Who the fuck? You know how many people don't travel abroad? You know how many people are literally living the same way you're living, except they don't have $120,000 in the bank? That's like 90% of America. That's like 99% of Russia. She's telling us this as if we're supposed to like relate to her and feel bad. Oh my God. She doesn't own property. Yeah, you and every other millennial. I'm very upset that people condemn me for my dream. Here's the thing about dreams. No one's gonna shit on you for a dream if you go out and achieve it, you know? Like, this is like you were gifted the money. You didn't really strive. You didn't overcome any adversity. You were in your apartment dancing to YouTube videos, baby girl. You aren't really setting the world on fire, sugar. You're cruising, baby. You can't be upset by this. You should be grateful this is any ability you have. I mean, really. She's trying to get sympathy points for getting free money. Oh my God, she must work so hard when she does those little dances in those little tops and short shorts. She eats a normal meal. Oh my God, you're telling me she didn't have filet mignon after that beautiful stream where she danced? There are just so many atrocities in the world I could vomit. Nobody was upset with Prince when he was achieving his dreams. Prince learned a multitude of instruments. Prince became one of the best musicians in the modern century. That's achieving a dream. Dancing to YouTube videos is what a lot of people do. You just turned on a web camera. Oh my God. You think this girl was like... I can't. You gotta love how chicks, even when they're getting free stuff, still have to play the victim card. They're mad at me for trying to achieve my dream by doing the absolute bare minimum while they work harder than I do to just survive. These people, they're haters. They are monsters. They are soulless wretches. Therefore, I decided to change the donations goal and continue to raise an remaining amount so as not to show off the money and not to provoke people to hate me. When I moved from my parents to my first rented apartment, I realized that I feel like a guest here. Oh my God. No shit. You mean the rented apartment isn't really yours? Well, I'll be fucking damned. This girl needs to stop. I've lived on the streets once. I don't want to hear this shit. I've slept in cars. I've slept in the snow in the winter. Fuck off, darling. I had nothing. And all these years I dreamed of finding my personal place to live where I will feel at home. I am grateful to everyone that supports me. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Now she can achieve her dream of buying a like, she wants a home, but not just any home. She wants a $200,000 house. If she wanted any sort of house, I'm sure she could have got a decent one for the money she's got now. But she has to have a dream house. And she has to be able to achieve this through the donations of others without any real work on her own. And for you to have any sort of animosity towards her, you're a hater. You gotta love the entitlement here. It's almost cartoonish. It's like there's no reality here. At no point you could tell her personality is like, I need to work harder in life to, you know, achieve goals I want. No, she's just like, I heard Twitch, you can make a lot of money. I'll go on there and dance to Just Dance and talk to lonely dudes and take their money. Meanwhile, the people whose money she's getting are probably, you know, they're going from paycheck to paycheck too. working at McDonald's and then throwing her some money. I have to make sure she has the dream house. Now, I know what people will sit there and say, oh, he's a misogynist. He hates women. Well, let me tell you this. You're just trying to paint me into a supervillain. Everybody knows I'm a pussy hound.
I like booty.
Oh, wrong button. When you got so many button prompt commands, you just start keying in commands for like NVIDIA, then you key in Adobe commands, and you're like, I'm in an audio program. I'm retarded.